Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, this been a interesting week on days. First of all, Kristen, I'm starting with you. Now, Kristen, haven't we then failed with the whole impersonation, the whole mask thing? Haven't we then failed with that how many times now? Your most recent act, you failed again when Polly Pocket walked in on you and caught you. So now we're gonna play as Polly Pocket. First of all, I will defend Polly Pocket here. Polly Pocket wouldn't have moved that fast and left Reds the way you left Reds. First of all, she get it the way she get it. She sleeps around, she gets around. However, Kristen, you failed. And Reds, I don't expect for you to get it. I don't expect for you to understand it. You thought you had a friend. You thought you had another chance. So, of course, you going to dive in first chance you got, thinking that's Polly Pocket, but that was really Kristen that fooled you. Second of all, Kristen, your explanation on why you breaking up with Xander, that's not gonna hold any water, babe. Nice try with the whole baby thing. Nice try. Yeah, she forgave him. Yeah, she forgave him. She moved past that. And she able to move past it. She ain't gonna break up with Xander that easily. She loves Xander, and here I am defending this. I'm defending Polly Pocket, and I must. I got to defend. I got to defend her. I got to defend her. And Kristen, you move too fast. Now, if you would have took this slow, you might have would have gave Rex a little bit more pressure. Anger. Some drama, some incitement, maybe a few slaps, maybe a water. You hear. Why would I break up with Xander for? You had your chance. You broke up with me. If you would have gave him a little bit more, resistance, maybe he probably would have failed for it. But like I said, Rex is slow, so I do not expect him to catch on that you're really Christian and you not really part of pocket. So we already know this plan gonna fail. And the way you just jumped in bed with him, I mean, so quick. I mean, okay, I'm ready to jump in. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Xander, the Xander is resistant. Yeah, he not gonna give up that easy. Like he said, you forgave me. We moved past that 7 whole months. We got a bond. If you didn't love me, you wouldn't have married me. All this and the third. You really think Xander gonna give up that easily? Yeah, he may. Yeah, he may. Yeah, he might have gave up that easily, but he ain't gonna give up that easily. Like, come on, like you failed again, Kristen, with the impersonating of somebody else. And while you think you got a one up on Polly Pocket, yeah, Kristen gonna not Kristen, Susan gonna get out, or Susan sooner or later gonna crack. Prison is nobody friend. You really think Kristen gonna stay in that jail forever? You really think she gonna stay in prison forever for you? You said what, a month or a week or whatever, how long you said? Yeah, Susan getting bored already. She don't like the ice cream sundaes that you promised her. So yeah, it's only a matter of time before you get exposed. Polly Pocket, nice try at the end, trying to stab her with that syringe or whatever. You're not gonna win. Yeah, you're not gonna win. Just hold on. It's only a matter of time before Kristen exposes her ugly head, like she always do. When it comes to these impersonations, when it comes to her trying to act like somebody else with a mask on her face, she gonna fail. Just give it time. It's only a matter of time. She ain't never been successful yet. She might have got away with it for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, but it's only a matter of time before she fail again. And she gonna fail and she ain't gonna get away with it for so long. So hopefully you won't be down there, in that dungeon forever. Um Um, I can't think of Sierra being that whole situation. So we got Sierra back, but we got a twist. Besides her remembering her life that she had now, we then backtrack and now we to the accident where she fell and hurt herself on the bicycle on the motorcycle. We back to being the necktie killer, and we back to Claire being, you know, the little nice word she called Claire, that slept with Trip and stole Trip from her and she can have him. So basically we got Sierra back. She remembers Sean, but when it comes to being in Claire, she's no fan and she's not here for that. She about the longest, well, John was the second, well, John was the first, so she the second longest person. Well, it been a few more bit in the ER for a long time, but so far current John and Sierra, they are the current ones that spent the marathon in the ER room getting operated on. For a moment there, I thought Sierra was gonna be, you know, gone. You know, did she pop an aneurysm? Because she giving me John vibes all over again, and yeah. She giving me John, the anger, the attitude. I'm not, well, I can say, well, you know what? I'm not really surprised that she snapped at those two people. I'm just in shock that she remembers Sean. But when it comes to being in Claire, oh, she got a problem with them. They're not allowed in her room. If they come in her room, in her room, she gonna basically, you know, go off on them. It's not gonna be a fun show for neither one of them. So yeah, while I'm not surprised, I'm shocked actually. Now let's get to the Sammy business. Now Sammy, I get what you're doing. You trying to save your daughter. You know it's honorable. You know your daughter is a little mini me up, well, a pinch of a mini me of you. However, you accepting her charges and you also say you want to go to jail for her, that only works in certain ways. You know, Lucas did it for Will. You did it for I think you did it for Will too, I think. Y'all both did it for Will, or I forgot, it been so long. But yeah, that don't work always. And like they said, they got a new suspect. Kate Gunn come up missing. Of course, everybody can think of Allie with the gun when she was, you know, threatening to shoot Trip in the, you know what, and you know, in the private area, you know, back then. So of course, if they think about it, they gonna say, yeah, Kate Gunn missing. Allie was suspected the first time. She wanted to shoot Trip in the, you know, in his man part. So of course, it's only a matter of time before they start pointing the fingers at Allie. If she did kill him, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. You might end up going down for this. You might actually get your wish. Even if Allie did it or not, the fact that you actually picked up the gun, the man was already dead and gone, and you gonna shoot the man again? So while you trying to save your daughter, you actually buried yourself in the same. They got the proof. They got enough. Trust me, Trash know how to throw some slam dunks, and trust me, the fact that the gun was in your hand, gunpowder residue on your hand, and the fact that you actually shot the gun, you're done, Sammy. Whether Allie did it or not, I'm gonna go ahead and say um, I'm 50-50 sure she did it, and I'm 50% certain that she didn't. This new evidence, it got me thinking that she did it, that the fact that, you know, Kate gun came up, missed it again. Kate was confident for sure that her gun was in that lockbox. It wasn't in that lockbox. Now they're thinking of who could have done it. And then on top of it, Kate first mind went straight to Allie. So while you trying to save your daughter, y'all might end up sharing the same cell. So, Sammy, I don't know why would you do that. I understand what you're doing, but it's not gonna work in your favor. Trust and believe it's not gonna work. But yeah, Sammy, this is not gonna work. I know you want it to work, but baby, it's not gonna work. Like y'all, and more than likely, if she did it or not, y'all gonna end up be sharing the same jail cell. So you could take it that way, or you could take it this way. However you want to take it, Sammy, you was dead wrong. I understand, but baby, sometimes life don't work the way you want it to work. I know you think the whole world revolves around you, Sammy, but some instance it don't revolve around you, and sometimes you can't always have what you want. Now, Marlena, I got a bone to pick with you. Now you didn't saw the hell that Belle that went through with Sammy, and then unleashing a crazy person on her that messed up her whole wedding day that she had to redo. Are you really sitting up here defending Sammy and basically telling her, oh no, I'm not saying she ain't wrong for what she did. I'm just saying that your sister in trouble, life is at stake. She can go to prison or whatever. So sooner or later, you gonna have to let Sammy fall on her face, Marlene. I know that's your daughter. You love her dearly. However, Sammy is too grown and too old, and sometimes you gotta let a person fall on their face. You gotta let that hard behind become soft. You gotta make that hard head become a soft behind. Sometimes you gotta let somebody fall and let them fall hard. They realize where they wrong and where they done messed up at, and maybe they could change their life around. See, that's the problem right there, Marlena. You always let Sammy have her way. Y'all always on her hand, and that's all she get. If y'all would have gave her a little bit more, tough love, Sammy would know not to do stuff and would know how to act like a grown adult, not like a child that's supposed to get her way every time she turned around. Marlena, I'm blaming this on you. You raised this, you raised this Brad. Now you want everybody else to deal with her because you want the mother that didn't teach your daughter any lessons, meaning the lessons that the world don't revolve around her. She can't throw a fit to act like a child and get the world revolved around her or get her way. So I'm blaming this on you, Marlene, and the way you raised that devil. Even though I love her dearly, you raised a straight up grown brat, Marlena. And the fact that you was sitting there calling yourself trying to force Bell or make Bell represent her no good behind sister, Marlena, you dead behind wrong for that one. And I was Bell, I would have told you off. That's your grown daughter. You're a psychiatrist. You go talk to her and slap some sense into her. That's my sister. I love her dearly. But after the pain and anguish she took me through, why should I suffer with her? Why should I deal with her? Why must I suffer? Haven't I suffered enough last year at my wedding, having a gun hold up on me being held hostage, letting a nutcase manipulate my daughter and all that? Haven't I done suffered enough for my sister's hands? Why don't you let her mess with your life? All right, she did mess with your life. She helped John with that brain aneurysm, so we can't blame that aneurysm on her. It's all part of John, and his stress levels and all that too. So she helped John have a brain aneurysm. Why don't you let her mess with your life and not other people's lives? So I don't know why you sit there and defend her. Like I said, as much as I love Sammy, Sammy is wrong, and all the way straight up wrong. She wrong. That's about it with them. Let me move on. Who was else? Xander, them. Oh, Gabby and her stunts. I'm so sick of Gabby. Just when I thought we was done with Gabby, Gabby was gonna be cool. She was gonna be calm, collected, of whatever. Here come Gabby again with her next stunt. Now, Gabby, this new stunt. Oh, basically, Stephen basically gave me the Demira mention. I own the Demira mention. So, if you don't like the fact that I'm back, move out. First of all, let's backtrack and go back to the confrontation with Ava. First of all, girl, first of all, lady, look, that is not your house. That is Rafe house. We know you was born and raised there. Unfortunately, you ain't got the leads, you ain't got the deeds to that house, so you can't tell Rafe who can and can't come. I wish Rafe would have been there to check your behind and told you right. I bet you would have shut up and I bet you would have shut up and would have locked down real quick then. When if Rafe would have been, I bet you wouldn't have tried none of that you tried. If Rafe was there, you would have shut up and known your place. Was this really all over a bagel, or was you being petty like you normally are? Because I don't think it was just about a bagel. I think you don't like the fact that Ava there. You don't like Ava. Okay, fine. She your roommate. She your guest. Well, she's your brother's guest. You just a visitor, technically. You ain't paying nothing. That's a rave house, so you basically can't tell nobody who can and who can't come. So basically, I'm thinking it's a little bit over the bagel, and then I think it's, a little small percentage of you just don't like the fact that Ava there, she ate your, bagel or whatever. But anyways, though, I'm glad, I'm glad you decided to move or whatever. You shouldn't have, like I said, I don't know what's going on with you. I really don't care, but you do too much at times. And then you gonna call yourself moving back into the Mirror Mansion. This only gonna make Kate insecurities more higher. I'm guessing this your next stunt to get back Jake, or get Jake back or whatever. And I guessing you gonna use this as your advantage to try to sleep with him. Whatever, Gabby, whatever. On to the final part. I think it's Abigail and Chad. Yes, Abigail and Chad. This part right here. Now, first of all, Abigail, look, we know you don't like Gwen. I'm not quite fond of her myself. However, you can't just go around locking people up in, poisonous, cancerous dungeons and thinking you're going to have your way with them. And then on top of them, trying to, use liquid full of, well, a syringe full of God knows what, and call yourself you gonna try to do what she did to you, basically. So, Abigail, Chad is right. The fact that you doing all this, you is going a little crazy because you want justice for your auntie, your grandma, whatever. You doing too much, Abigail. I actually agree with Chad. I thought I'd never say that, but yeah, you doing too much. Like, Abigail, this is not you. You not the one that go around causing revenge. Well, who are you not, Gabby Jr.? Because this is not none of you, and like Chad said, and I agree with him, you losing your mind and you losing yourself while you trying to so-called get revenge back from Gwen, trying to make her confess to killing your grandmother. Like, really? You really took offense that Chad said, I'm actually scared for you and scared for my kids. If I was him, I'd feel the same way, because you really have let yourself go when it came to this whole Gwen situation. And I hope you realize she went and told Jack, and Gwen does have a point. You wanted me to let the whole revenge thing go. Okay, fine, I'll let the whole revenge thing go. Now it's your turn to tell Abigail the same thing that you told me. It's only fair. It's only fair since you told me to let it go, but she ain't allowed to let it go. It's okay for her to do what she want to do to me. So Abigail, she done snitched on you. Basically, Jack gonna give you the same ultimatum he gave, you know, Gwen. He gonna tell you also, Abigail, of course, you're gonna take offense and feel like I'm the victim and you shouldn't do that to me. I'm the innocent party here. I feel a whole innocent case and old po me act coming on, and I don't feel like talking about it. But yeah, Abigail, you doing way too much. Like, this ain't none of you at all, and you know darn well if push come to shove, you ain't gonna do half of this. That's in case you lose your mind again. I can see this, but normally you, Abigail, this ain't none of you. Like, give it up. Like, please stop while you ahead. I hope you heed Chad Warner, but you never paid Chad any attention anyway. So I'm pretty sure you told him you're gonna stop, but you're not gonna stop. You're gonna press the brakes even harder now. So you're gonna press the gas even harder now. So I see that happening. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And happy weekend to y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.